Hi, and welcome to Stamp with Ginny. Today we're going to make this beautiful card done in Seaside Spray using our Daisy Lane stamp set. This is one of our new stamp sets that coordinates with a medium daisy punch and comes in a bundle in the 2019 annual catalog. So let me set this aside and we'll get started. Okay, we are going to start by stamping, and I'm going to start with the Friends sentiment here, and I'm simply going to ink that up and lay it on the lower portion of the cardstock here, and then I'm done with that for now. So I'm going to set that to the side and bring in my Seaside Spray cardstock and my larger daisy here, and I am going to stamp that twice. And when you're stamping this, to make the orientation correct with the punch, you want to make sure one of the petals is at 6 and 12, and that'll make lining it up in your punch much easier. And then after I've got my two on here, I'm going to stamp a third daisy onto my Crumb Cakes cardstock for the center. So I'm ready to punch these out and start building my flower. So I'm going to start by punching out the daisy. And then the center of this crumb cake flower using my 1/2-inch circle punch. Oh, I didn't punch it close to the edge, so let me trim some of this off. There we go. So I've got my center. Okay, I'm going to start by layering these flowers. So I'm adding a little bit of multi-purpose adhesive in the center of the first flower, and then laying the second one on top. And once I have that in place where I want it, I can just add another little dot of multi-purpose adhesive and put that center on the top flower. And then I'm going to turn this over and add some dimensionals to the back to pop it up. And bring my sentiment piece back in and add that daisy to the top portion. Okay, now that I have my flower on the sentiment piece, I'm ready to layer that onto my crumb cake. And then I can add a piece of this beautiful Seaside Spray scalloped linen ribbon. I'm going to wrap that around in the center here between the sentiment and the flower, and then simply tie it in a knot. And trim. And of course, because I've put this over the whole piece, I can kind of shift this a little bit if I want to and move it until I'm happy. Okay, I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back and start building my card front. So I am going to fold my crumb cake in half, and I'm going to take this beautiful script print designer series paper. This happens to be part of the In Colors. You get all 5 In Colors in one 6x6 pack, and I'm going to lay that on the front. And then I'm ready to take the dimensional layer off here that protects the adhesive and attach that to the front. That's it. It's that quick and easy. So let me show you the original again. If you'd like any of these products, feel free to stop by my online store. You can get there from my blog, Stamp with Ginny. And if you don't already have a demonstrator and would like a 2019 annual catalog, email me your name, address, and phone number, and I'll be happy to mail you one. Thanks for joining me.